Hi everyone, it's just me today. Michelle is in Utah, and as we mentioned to you guys, some days it might just be me, some days it might just be her, but ideally we always want to do videos together. I would like to personally apologize to you guys for last week having a missed video. It was 100% my fault. Michelle and I knew we weren't going to be able to film together, and so I told her I would do the video alone this week, and the next time we have to do a video solo, she would do it, which was supposed to be last week. I'm just gonna be really raw and honest with you guys. Number one, because I feel like we're all family. I feel like you guys are such close friends because of all of the love and support and loyalty that we feel from you guys. You really create this space where we feel safe and loved, and a place where we can be raw and vulnerable and real to you guys. And so first of all, I wanted to say thank you for that. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Last week, I had one of the worst weeks ever. And I recorded the video and I went to go and start uploading it and editing it, and I had the worst day ever. And it felt like the world was crashing down on me. And what was weird to me is it's not because one thing happened, like this set me off, or this one thing happened and I'm having a hard time with it. I woke up feeling so sad and lost, and it's hard for me to feel that way because I naturally am such a happy person. Anyway, I'm such a happy person. I have a very happy disposition, and I always have. I'm really positive, and even on my darkest days, I usually can always find a way that my cup is full, you know? And I felt so debilitated, like I could not do anything. I was so sad, and I had the hardest week, and I had something really exciting to look forward to. Carl and I we had this trip planned for almost a year of dear friends of ours that just got married. So in a lot of ways, there was no reason for me to feel so down, and these overwhelming feelings of feeling lost and not having like a sturdy ground underneath me, not feeling secure in my life or my emotions was so scary to me. And I couldn't do anything. I couldn't edit a video. I really was just trying to get through the day, and I felt that way all week. And then I was feeling so guilty because one of my biggest things is if I say I'm gonna do something, I think following through with things is so important. So it made me feel even worse that I told Michelle I was gonna do the video. It was on me. And then I totally wasn't able to follow through. So of course I called Michelle and told her how I was feeling, and she said, I knew something was wrong. I always know when something's just off. And her and I had a very long conversation about it, and there were some interesting things that came up. And so we will do a talk show Tuesday about our conversations and some of the things that we do to help us get through those times when we are emotionally struggling. I wanted to film an intro today for the video that I recorded for you guys last week on my hormonal breakouts and some tips on how to get rid of it quicker and faster. I wanted to just personally apologize to you guys for not showing up last week and tell you why there wasn't a video last week. I did just want to say, who knows what happens and why we feel so down some days. Maybe it was the breakouts, maybe it was the hormones, maybe it was the full moon, who knows? But all I know is I was very grateful to wake up and feel like myself again. If you are having a hormonal breakout or a breakout of any kind, here are some of the tips and tricks and ways that I make it cut the life of your acne in half. So here's the deal. It's been a long time since I've had a breakout this bad. And I have forgotten how not only frustrating and emotional it is, but just, it's like all consuming. I mean, I'm supposed to go to a work dinner with my husband tonight with other colleagues of his, and I'm like, sorry, I can't go, I have zits. I mean, that's really how I feel. I'm like, sorry, I'm breaking out too bad. I can't be seen in front of anyone because I feel like they're just gonna be talking to my zits, not me. It's my own issue, I know, but once you have a zit, all you can think about is when it's gonna be gone. So, oh my gosh, you guys, breaking out is the worst. Literally the worst. This is like me totally being vulnerable, by the way. Like, I don't want to be showing anyone my skin without makeup right now. The couple of things you want to avoid when it comes to having a breakout is number one, do not pick. I know it's almost nearly impossible to not pick, but do whatever it is you have to do. Like put on gloves, don't turn on your lights in your bathroom or wherever it is that you tend to pick, but do not pick. That's gonna make everything 10 times worse. Then the other thing is if you prematurely extract your skin where you are like, I just need to get this sucker to pop, and you keep pushing and pushing, you're pushing half of it in, some of it might be coming out, but in the meantime, you're literally ripping and tearing your skin and scarring your skin. It's the worst thing you can do. You need to wait until it's ready to extract or pop your zit. So I would say those are the two things you should try to avoid. Now, here are the strategic steps in how you can clear up your skin the fastest. What I do when I break out is number one, I ice. I am always icing. It helps with inflammation, and oftentimes I find if I really am just icing, it sometimes takes it away. Prior to icing, you want to use a really great cleanser and make sure that the area is clean. Now, this is an ice roller. I've linked it, I just got this on Amazon, but before I had this, I would just use an ice cube. I wrap it up in paper towel, and what I do is I usually do it like 3 to 4 times in an hour if I'm just at home, and I do it for 10 minutes. So just even like 2 times an hour for 10 minutes. So you just want to do a lot of this. And it really is crazy how much that helps, the swelling and the inflammation, and it just kind of calms everything down. And to be honest, it feels really good too. And if you have puffy circles around your eyes, go ahead and you can kind of like. Then after you do that, what I do is I treat it. I use a couple different things. So throughout the day or before I go to bed, I keep Herbal spot serum with me. I just take it and put it on my finger, and you just want to tap. You want to use any sort of product that has tea tree oil or salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, anything that's going to really help kill the bacteria, calm the breakout. But the reason why I love Herbal spot serum is it truly cuts the life of your breakout in half. It's like the best stuff. And it helps with the redness. It takes away that redness. Witch hazel is also something really great. And if you don't have the money to buy a spot treatment, if you want to smash an aspirin and just put a little bit of water with it and mix it up so it's a paste and spot treat with that, or you can also use baking soda. Either of those two things are great alternatives to purchasing a product. Then, from the second I start breaking out, I mask. Clear Skin Probiotic Mask from M&L. I actually will not live without that mask. And the other one is Hungarian Herbal Mud Mask from M&M. But there are so many incredible clarifying acne masks out there. And if you're using a good one, it truly does help strengthen the skin. It helps with inflammation. It helps clear up the acne. It speeds up the recovery time. What I do after I've been spot treating is whenever I get home, every single day, I put on the Clear Skin Probiotic Mask, and I'll just sit there with it and I sleep in it. I'll wash my face, and then, you know, I'll even put my moisturizer on everywhere else. Like my breakout is right here. And then I put the Clear Skin Probiotic Mask all over here. This one is also great for hormonal breakouts. It's the 8 Greens PHYTO mask hot. I take the Clear Skin Probiotic Mask or this one, and you just wanna put it on. And the Clear Skin Probiotic Mask is actually a cream mask, so it is that texture that's like a moisturizer. So you can put it on, and I'll even, once it dries, I'll even reapply it and just spot treat with it. I'll take some and just spot treat with it, you know, reapply before I go to bed. And it just is treating your skin all night long. It's incredible. And if you don't have a mask, I also want to give you guys things that you can do if you don't have certain products. Just keep spot treating with baking soda or the aspirin and just keep icing your skin. I would ice it like in the morning and at night. If you work from home or you're at home, I would do it throughout the day. But now we get to the extraction point. The best thing would be to have a professional, like an esthetician in your life, that when you have a breakout, you can say, can you extract my skin, or learn how to extract your skin the right way. I'll give you a couple little tips on how to extract your skin the right way. Number one, you're not going to use your bare fingers. You're not going to just get in there with your nails and your fingers, or then you're going to rip and tear your skin. The other thing is, before you extract it, one of the things that really helps is to put a warm compress on the skin. So I'll just take a warm washcloth, or I'll wash my face with warm water, and then it really helps like loosen that up. I literally put on latex gloves, not even kidding, because you want to be so clean, no bacteria anywhere. I mean, I'm serious about getting this acne cleared up. Can you believe that? Look how bad it hurts. Is the best thing to do is, you can tell when it's ready, but to kind of go further out than you think. Don't get in there like this, because then it'll go in. It's not going to shoot out, it's going to go in. So kind of further out, really work in, and then get closer, because you're pushing it out to the surface. Push it. Ooh, see, this is what not to do. It's not ready. You inflame it, you piss it off, it gets more red, things are bad. So you know what you do? You leave it alone. If this was ready, by pushing from the outside and working the way out, it would immediately come out. And what you want to do is do it again to make sure nothing else is in there. You want to keep pushing until nothing else is in there, but be nice, be gentle. If it's ready to come out, it will come out. And usually, I know this is gonna sound weird, but when you see blood, that's when you know everything is out. And then the second you get everything out, you want to immediately treat it. If you have salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, hot serum, or mask, because what that's gonna do is it is going to disinfect and kill all of the bacteria, soothe and heal. And then I'll just ice again and really get it calmed down. And then you leave it alone. So, to recap, do not pick, ever. Do not prematurely pop your zit. Then you want to clean the skin. Then you want to treat the skin with a spot treatment or a mask, witch hazel, tea tree oil, even just tea tree oil, anything like that. Once it has finally come to the surface, if it has, oftentimes will go away on its own. Then you wait patiently for it to come to the surface, then you properly extract it, and then you immediately clean it. Then you want to treat the skin. Michelle and I will see you guys next week. I just love you guys, and let me know if you guys have any questions on breakouts and how to clear them up, or any other skincare questions you might have, because Michelle and I have a lot of skincare videos coming your way. We're excited. Thanks, you guys. I love you.